It looks like we have a very interesting 2 days ahead of us. Nuix is very proud to be here again, a platinum sponsor.
We had trillions of dollars of intellectual property.
There was no unstructured data. The world was a perfect place.
I've certainly seen lots of different levels of work-life balance.
I don't necessarily see it as a disadvantage, but I do see it as a challenge.
But there's actually a precedent on this already set.
This is just to use the predictive coding model as a form of ranking.
What can be flexible working for a lawyer can be totally inflexible for the litigation support team.
6 p.m. on a Friday, it says I need this for 9 a.m. Monday morning.
Carefully monitor and understand exactly what you're doing throughout the entire process.
Bill is pissed at Eddie de Vere, the 17th Earl of Oxford.
We're hitting cases that I think are in the big data realm.
Having to deal with these extraordinarily large volumes of data.
The way I view litigation is that it's a war of attrition.
I think the technology will help us solve how we deal with those.
They set out the steps that the court expects.
Distinguishing the cost of gathering and managing data from the cost of actually doing business is really difficult.
FTP, I mean, you can tweak FTP, you can play with a lot of those technologies just to make it a bit better, but you're never going to get to a level where it's where you can get granular feedback on what you're actually doing.
It's very restrictive when you're dealing with large electronic data sets.
The concept of proportionality is expressly written into the US Rules of Civil Procedure. Are you seeing it working here, or do we need to build it into our rules?
Is there a mechanism to impose a tax on that?
Well, cost, I suppose.
I'd like to thank George and his gang for doing such a brilliant job over the last 9 years supporting us so that we can support each other.